Welcome to Look Around Florida. I am your host, the Florida Man. Anything and everything going on with the Florida Division, SCV, UDC, or OCR is featured here, including a lot of our history in Florida. Tonight, our special guest will be David King, newly elected Florida Division Commander of the SCV. He's going to be on momentarily. Sorry I didn't have a show last Wednesday, but some of the camps out there did send stuff in. So let's go through that real quick, then I'll grab David. Ready. This came in from Jim Odell. Okeechobee is doing their 4th of July fireworks in the air, 9 p.m. There's got to be cannon, infantry. From what he was telling me, it's going to be a big shindig right there in Okeechobee. Please go by, check it out, support that camp there in Okeechobee. So from what Jim Odell told me, it's going to be a blast. Alrighty, next piece of news that came in was from Lieutenant Commander Bobby Van Zant. He did present some Lady Appreciation Awards to lovely ladies with the St. Pete UDC. I had his write up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Ready. Okay. He sent me pictures, and some of the ladies I do know out of these pictures. But Lieutenant Commander Bobby Van Zant presented these awards to these lovely ladies up there in St. Pete. The lady on the right is Miss Linda. She came down and supported my camp event this past Saturday in Everglades City. Thank you for doing that. We had a great time at the 4th of July parade. And then some members did stick around for the fireworks that evening. So congratulations, ladies, with the St. Pete UDC chapter. We did Roddy Nichols and the guys up in Quincy just sent this in. I heard about it. So they sent me a flyer. You're invited to attend the Fall Muster reunion. Fundraiser for the historical headstones. Good times are better together. Rebel Run at 8433 Huntsford Highway, Quincy, Florida. Everybody's welcome. Saturday, October 17th at 1 p.m. Ready. I see the numbers are going up from our chat channel. Linda Hudson and Roy in the house. Laura Schultz. Derek. Jerry Peacock. Florida Division Adjutant Bob Highball in the house. Laura Schultz. Captain of the Florida Mechanized Cavalry, Ronnie Nichols. We got Charles LeRae in the house. Billy Gorm and Chuck. Welcome. Glad y'all can be here tonight. We got Richard from my camp down in Naples, Florida. Welcome, guys. Glad y'all can be here tonight. Alrighty, let's bring David King up and so he can introduce himself to you. Annette Lindsay is on our YouTube channel. Welcome, sir. How you doing this evening?
You wait now.
There you go. Now I can hear you.
Are we good, Sean?
Are we good? A little bit of a lag, but we're good.
Okay. Well, everybody, I appreciate your confidence in me for voting for me to be division commander for the next 2 years. And it started off a little bit slow. We've had 4 deaths in the family in the last 3.5 weeks. So we're trying to get over all that. And I'm getting back into the swing of things between working and dealing with the division. No problem. It's just division business. And I just want to go over a few quick things. And if anybody has any questions, they can chime in with Sean and I'll answer your questions. And we'll move on from there and see how everything goes. But first thing I want to mention is everybody that's on here, and probably if you're on here, you're already aware, but camp dues are due. And we always had not a rule, but just the way we did business in the early camp for years, we always announced it the Monday after the division reunion to start getting your camp dues in. So I know how it goes. People lollygag around all the time, but we don't have the grace period like we had years ago. It run almost to November. At the end of August, your members going to have to pay a $5 late fee. That's at the national level. So get you guys, get on it. Makes it a whole lot easier for your camp adjutants, your division adjutant, and all the way up the chain to get your dues in as quick as you can, because there's going to be probably just as many people paying at the end as there's a paying at the beginning. So we'd like to get all that going as fast as we possibly can just to help everybody out, because it's a big job at the national level to try to get all this squared away. Let's see here. I've been talking to Bob, Highball, Mark, and they've been in contact with Bob Foley. We're going to work on updating our website, getting more. Bob Foley has done a great job, but we're going to try to get it a little bit better, keep it more updated, and we're working on that as we speak. In the near future, we should have something to announce about that. We're going to continue to keep the grant program that Calvin implemented a few years ago. It's going to be the same rules that Calvin had, including if you did not turn your camp report in by now, we're not going to give you a grant. That's the minimum. What you're supposed to turn in the camp report every year. We all know that is camp commanders, adjutants, or whatever position you've had in the past. We need to get a camp report in. And if you didn't do it, we're not going to give you the grant money. That's how it's been, and that's how we're going to continue to run it. Everything's okay. We're good. We're all right. We get back from the national convention in a couple of weeks. We'll everything's settled down, and we'll move on with the business of the Florida division. I've talked to a lot of guys in the state, which I normally talk to a lot of guys in the state anyway. So it's same old there. We don't have any issues. Everything's still running on cruise control right now. The national reunion in 2 weeks. There's more camps probably from Florida this year going than I've seen in 20 years to vote for Roy. And that's pretty commendable. And I totally 100%, as a division commander personally, support Roy Hudson for lieutenant commander, just like we've all discussed in the past. But we'll be taking my normal 3 or 4 guys from our camp. There's guys at camps only have 10 members. They're sending the guys up there this year, which is a pretty good deal. Florida's going to be very well represented. I've talked to Chris Bunton today, and he's in the process of trying to find us a place where we can all get together, hopefully Thursday night, because Friday night restaurants are going to be hard for a bunch of us to get into. So if you get in Wednesday night, we're leaving about 3 o'clock in the morning, driving straight through, me and Sean and Jeff. So by the time we get to Kentucky, we're not going to be wanting to go out to eat supper. So we're thinking Thursday night, everybody should be in for the first general meeting on Thursday morning, and get together on Thursday night. But once we figure something out, we'll get the word out to everybody that's up here in Kentucky. And we're staying in an Airbnb off-site this year, a bunch of us. I think 9 or 10 of us in the house. But we'll communicate with everybody that's there during the meetings, or we'll communicate with everybody. The only other official thing I have to say is that I know most of y'all have seen that new logo that Bob Highball has designed, which is basically our secession flag logo. We're going to make that the Florida has never had an official division logo. That is now going to be our official Florida Division logo. We'll probably get a flag made, get it embroidered on it, make it nice. And at least we'll have a division flag we can haul around to the national conventions with us or have them at the reunion or what have you. So that's all I've got. I believe here I wrote down that's all I have officially to say. If anybody's got any questions or anything, except for Jerry Peacock, I'll be glad to answer your questions.
Roy just said the logo looks great. Did you want to touch base on that guy that going crazy on social media?
Well, I wasn't going to say nothing about it.
Okay.
Not even going to mention his name, but I put the email out when it first all went down. I haven't heard. I'm not paying attention to the guy. And I suggest anybody in the Florida division just doesn't even reply to the guy, don't even deal with the guy. Just he don't exist as far as I'm concerned. But I don't think he's going to take the flag down in 30 days. Let's put it that way.
Gotcha. Yep. I just wanted to.
I'll give you an update on the flag site too in Tampa. I guess it was a couple months ago. The original power pole that we had in the ground since 2009 finally rotted and broke. Me and Jeff been over there. We relocated the electrical panel. And I got to go over there and wire it up when we get back from national. Then we'll have Tico hook the power up, so we'll be all powered back up after the national convention. Me and Jeff went over the last couple of weekends digging trenches and relocating pipe and everything else. So we'll get that under control. The flag, we were over there Saturday morning cutting grass last week. I think Jeff's going to put a new flag up before we go to Kentucky. The ends are frayed a little bit. We got a few flags in stock, so the Tampa flag site's in pretty good shape right now.
Guys, feel free to ask David questions.
Here we go.
Don't be shy. Just people making comments. Nobody has asked any questions yet.
Any good comments or all bad?
Well, here you go. Oh, I meant to click on somebody else. Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Derek. It was rough, buddy. My mother-in-law and my sister-in-law passed on a Saturday evening. That Monday afternoon, my mother-in-law passed. My wife had a second cousin who was only 39 years old and left two pre-teenage children. At 39, she was 39.
Wow.
She passed away. She lived up in the Panhandle. And then 2 days after that, my daughter-in-law's grandfather passed away down in Fort Myers. So it was like, they always say it comes in threes. Well, hell, we're already starting on the next batch. I hope we're done for a while.
I thought I saw your truck in Fort Myers the other day, but I wasn't sure. All right. That's from Annette.
We will get back to that, Miss Lindsay. That's an inside joke between me and Mr. Gorman. Thank you. We're all good. Everything we're getting along. We're all right. But I've been sort of out of the loop for a couple of weeks. But thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. And Kathy's doing good, Bobby.
Yeah, you got 2 more came in.
We're working on it, Ronnie. I know that's a crappy answer, but it's in the works. We're working on a whole new website. We're going to. I burn welding rods for a living, man. I don't do the IT work, so I'm gonna leave that up to the IT guys. But to make all that happen, that's not my ball of wax. But the Florida website is in the process of. I don't want to say more professional, but it's going to be up to date. Let's put it that way.
Good. Ready. This is the last one from Leon.
Okay.
Thank you for your question, Ronnie. I appreciate it. Guys, ask questions. David took time out.
Sean, I can talk a little bit more about that grant program.
Yeah,
like I said earlier, it's going to be the same as always has been. You know, you have to get your camp reports filed on time, not late. And I think they were due probably the other day was the deadline. But you'll have to submit to us what you're going to do, and you're actually going to have to pay for it, and we will reimburse you for it. We're not going to front you the money. It's just going to be just like it's been the whole time. For recruitment purposes or whatever, you know, we bought banners, we bought, you know, different things over the past for different camps. Or helped out with it. We haven't bought them. We paid basically half of it, up to $1,000.
Now here's Jerry, but I'll let you answer that one.
Yes, we will, Jerry. You know how close I was to them girls for all these years and still am. So we're going to go back to yes. A short, simple answer is yes.
Yep. Delin, DM me, and I have a list here. I can send that to you or Leon. Ready.
As a matter of fact, I've already got a request from the Marion Dragoons. They're celebrating their 65th year anniversary up in Oxford. And I plan on being there unless something's going on with the family, but I will be there.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's the UDC chapter.
Yep. That's Joyce's, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did anybody go to Linden Cemetery last weekend for their yearly fundraiser?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Because my camp and St. Pete camp was down in Everglades City for the 4th of July parade.
It's the first one me and Kathy missed in probably 10 years. And we got 13 head soldiers up there, and I think we've set probably 4 or 5 headstones at least up there at Linden Cemetery. And they actually, some of the guys that they didn't know exactly where they were buried, the last 3 or 4 that I put in, they pretty much gave us a plot of land and called it the Confederate section. So if they can't find exactly where the soldiers buried at, we got a little section we put the headstones in.
Mm-hmm. Joe's the president there, and that.
Joe McWhorter, she's the president of Marion Dragoons.
Yep.
Yeah, Joyce White's just a member.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I thought you asked if that was Joyce's chapter or not.
I think I did.
You know what, Derek? That's something I always forget about, and I think a lot of people forget about it. I see it in the Confederate veteran all the time. But thanks for reminding us of that, because that's a pretty good deal. They'll match whatever you can raise for it. They've been doing it for years.
Wow, I totally forgot about that.
That's your Southwest Florida commander checking in there, Mr. Van Zant.
Yep.
Lieutenant Commander.
Oh, Derek, was that to your comment August the 15th? Okay.
Yeah, that's the deadline. That's the deadline. And believe me, Bob Highball will get the information out to you. He's on top of it. Rick did a great job as adjutant, and Bob's going to do a good job as adjutant. Yes. Next year, Tommy, and shame on me because I don't have it written down. It's going to be, I hate to holler for my wife because she knows all this stuff, but I want to say October. It's going to be, it'll be the last Rifles and Rails history that we ever had. We did it for what? I forget how many years we did it. We were over there for years. And it's sort of run its course, but Bobby Grenier, and Bobby's on here. Bobby can chime in and give us the dates because I'm terrible with dates. And it's going to be a big shindig, man. It's going to be good. Bobby's actually, we all know Bobby's part of the city leadership over there in Tavares, and it's going to be a big time, but that'll be 2027. First week in October, 2027. Setup day is September 30th, and the days are October 1st through the 3rd.
Good question,
downtown
Ronnie.
Tavares.
Yep. Good question, Roddy. Guys, you have to go, if you go on the national website, click the link for the national reunion. The credential form is there. I've also linked it on the Florida Division members only page. I'll print out, usually Eric Pavetti has multiple copies there at the credential desk in case you forget it or lose it. So have it pre-filled out because you need your commander's signature on it, your camp commander, and your camp adjutant signature on it. So if you're going to national reunion, there's a desk that you have to go to. If you're the only person representing your camp, be in and out. But if you have multiple people going there with you, they have to show ID, all that stuff. But it's based, the amount of votes that your camp gets is based on the numbers of your membership.
Right. Just send one representative whose name's on the credential forms. You don't need to take 10 or 15 guys in a way because all it does is, I've seen it before, it just bogs down the whole operation. You still get the same amount of votes that you have the membership in your camp. It doesn't matter who is in that building. It's how many members you have in your camp back home. And Eric checks all that stuff and everything goes right on through, but you don't need to run 3 or 4 guys in there with you. It just fills up the room and slows down the process.
Yep.
Because this year is going to be a vote, and it'll probably be pretty busy this year for them guys.
Yep. Because I think somebody was telling me they're looking for volunteers to help out with the credentials desk, but don't quote me on that.
It's a thorough check. They will check on your membership numbers, and they will write the membership numbers down, and that's what you got.
Yep.
Based on the information that we supply them at the national level.
And I'm going to reach out to the the division commander for Kentucky to see if he's available to come on to give us an update. On the national reunion, maybe next Wednesday. I don't know. I'm going to reach out to Commander Kyle and see what his schedule looks like. Alrighty. You're welcome, Commander. St. Pete in the house. Thanks, Jerry. First week of October. The man that's putting it on is still in the house, Bobby Grenier.
Damn, usually I can't keep my mouth shut, man, but I really have a whole lot to say. Everything's good, man.
Guys, get your camp reports in. There was a message I got last Wednesday by Division Adjutant Bob Highball. If you're having difficulties, please reach out to Bob Highball and he'll get you squared away. You can contact me. I'll try to help you out the best I can. But our division adjutant did put it out. He's willing to help you guys out. If you need help filling out your camp reports, it's very easy. It's not complicated. So get them in. He needs
something else we're going to
report.
do, Sean. I didn't mention earlier is I'm going to be talking to Bob Highball and Mark Sizemore and see if we can use. I don't know how the conversation is going to go, but get a better service to where it's easier for pay online. I'm old school. I wrote a check and sent it out 2 or 3 weeks ago, but the younger membership, they don't even know what a check is. They can't write cursive. So we're going to try to make it as easy as we can for the younger generation to be able to pay their dues and all that. Because we got some people that they will not do it online. I'm not going to do it online. And but that's what we need. And that will make it easier for Bob as an adjutant, future treasurer, and the guys up in Elm Springs. Because those guys up there got a lot of work to do this time of year. This is the worst time of year in the SCV as an adjutant. I don't care if you're a camp adjutant, division, what have you. And this is all volunteer. There you go. Bob's got an online form you can fill out for your camp report. Email it to him or hit submit. I think he's even got a submit button on the thing for you. It's gone.
Yep. Quarter what Bob Highball was telling me, all you have to do is submit. One copy goes to him. The other copy goes to Eric Pravetti up at HQ.
Basically like he does when he does the registration forms for the division reunions. Mm-hmm. Fill in your information, whatever you're paying for, put your credit card number in, hit submit, and you're done. You get a receipt within 24 hours, email back to you. Yeah, Kim, we're old guys. Always old check guys.
Oh, sorry, Bobby, I missed that.
Yeah, it's going to be next year in October is going to be a big deal.
Yep.
It should be a little cooler than it was. We used to do it in August, I think it was. It was pretty warm down there on that lake, but of course, you never know. It could be 300 degrees in October 2027. Who knows? We live in Florida. We ain't worried about the heat.
Nope.
So we do what we got to do.
Exactly. The only thing I worry about is the mosquitoes, but other than that, that's it.
Nah, that's all right. We'll be all right. Southern boys, we ain't worried about mosquitoes either.
Nope. Yeah, we went to me, Mitch, and the guys last week, and they came down. We all went to Cheskalewski to check on the Confederate veteran there, and yeah, covered. It's normal.
I was in Georgia. I think it's 3 weeks ago now. Right after my mother-in-law passed, I went up there Thursday for the Metcalf National Annual, and I'm going to tear the name up. Lake. I'm going to call it Emulgee State Park, just south of Dublin, Georgia, down in the middle of nowhere. We got gnats around here, but I ain't never seen gnats like that in my life, man. All day and all night long, just swarms and swarms and swarms of gnats. But it didn't stop anybody from having a good time.
Yep.
We got more gnats here at my house than I've seen in 20 years.
Well, come down to the glades.
They wouldn't get too far, Derek. I guarantee you that. Oh, my wife's watching now, so I better tighten up.
Oh, boy.
She gets tired of me talking all the time at the house. You'd think she wouldn't turn me on. Watch me talking here.
You're right, Chuck, because Chuck rode his motorcycle down to Everglade City. I told you, Chuck, those mosquitoes will carry you away.
That's a hot, nasty ride on the motorcycle down 75, man. Then you end up nowhere.
Yep.
You end up in Everglades City.
Hey, it's a cool place. Time has not changed there.
Nope. It's still 1940s in Everglades City.
40s. I go back to the 20s.
But I'm going to start getting around to different camp meetings and stuff, whatever my work schedule allows me to do. I know I'll be busy in January running all over the state, the different Lee Jacksons and stuff. But I will get, well, I get around now. I mean, y'all, I'm everywhere now, so it ain't no different. Just a different name on the check when I get it every month. Being commander pays very well in the Florida Division.
So after the national reunion, what camp are you gonna hit up first? Or
I don't know, Sean. If somebody calls and I can make it, I'll be there.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. Yeah. My wife's got family out in Gonzales, Louisiana. I've been out there a few times. Mosquitoes out there are a little bit bigger than what we got.
Yep. So guys, get your camp reports in and credential form. I did post it on the division members only page. If you're having a hard time, hit me up and I'll send you a better copy than just a link.
And I'm sure, well, you said Roy and Linda was on right earlier.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, Roy finally got a break. I think he put probably close to, I'm just guessing, 60,000 miles on the vehicle. God knows how much money he spent. He even went north of the border to go see the guys in Indiana. And Roy run ragged the last few months, man, plowing down the road, campaigning. Hell, he went to Texas twice, man. Wasn't like he was going to Georgia or Alabama. He went to Texas twice.
Yeah, I think he went up to, I know, Virginia and Maryland area.
He's been everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't bugged him in a few days. Let him get some rest.
Yep, same here.
It'll take me a week to get over coming back from Kentucky.
Yep. How long did it take you to recover after we came back from Texas?
Texas wasn't bad, man. But Kentucky, you got to go through Atlanta.
Oh, yep.
That'll take it out of us. My wife and him was in Tennessee a couple of weeks before her mother passed away, and actually the week before. And they left early and come back Sunday. Didn't leave Tennessee till about 11 o'clock. I didn't pick them up till 3 o'clock in the morning at the in-laws' house, sitting in Atlanta for about 4 hours. Yeah, Jerry, I'm all about the communication, man. You know me, 20 years. I'm all about the communication. There ain't nothing that needs to be kept behind the wall. I don't care what it is. And I'm out front and wide open. So anytime that we can put something together and get everybody on the same page and meet somewhere or get a Zoom call or whatever you want to do, there's going to be some stuff that we're going to probably bring up here. We get back from Tennessee, we might have to get everybody involved in, but absolutely. I think most of y'all that's watching probably have my phone number, and my wife will attest to it. If it rings, I'll pick it up.
I can testify to that.
Sometimes right in the middle of something she don't want me to pick it up for, but I will pick it up.
Yeah, the JJ.
Yep. Can everybody see what everybody's posting, Sean? I don't know nothing about this. When they type in, can everybody see it that's watching?
Yeah.
In the top? Okay.
The only thing is I can see Facebook and I can see YouTube. The Facebook guys can see what the Facebook guys are chiming in. That's why I have it on the screen now where everybody can see it. It's small print, but They can see both lines, Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, Roddy. Yeah, the Jimmy Darby's Fall Muster in Quincy, Florida Rebel Run is October the 17th.
So what are we shooting, Ronnie? Turkeys or skeet?
Maybe Ronnie.
We'll run Ronnie out there in the middle of the field and take a couple shots at him.
Dressed up as a turkey? Hey, Randy, good to see you, buddy.
Mr. Crook. Sean, I'm trying to think of what I'm forgetting. But
any update on the flag site off I-4?
No, that's Bob Hobbal's dealing with that.
Yep.
I think they were raising money at the reunion for it to get it put up. That's about all I can tell you about that right now.
I do have what Bob Highball put on the members only for the camp reports. Is it okay to put it on the screen or leave it in the members only section?
Probably leave it where it's at, Sean.
All right. That's why I wanted to double check.
Shouldn't be no big deal, but you know how it goes nowadays.
Yep.
There's Bob's thing right there.
Yep.
Looks like he's trying to outdo the Tampa flag site. Fancy as that looks. We might have to step it up a little bit.
I don't know how much room do we got left there at the Tampa site?
We have no room. When the hurricanes come through here a couple of years ago and they redid all the lines down the side of the road for drainage.
Yep.
There's no parking left in front of the site. And I don't know, I think Mike probably had 15, 20 acres across the street where we used to fill it up when we had our big events years ago.
Yeah.
That's now a brand new empty warehouse. So there's nowhere to park over there anymore. So as far as big events, I mean, we could stretch it out through the area, but it won't be convenient like it used to be.
Right.
I mean, there's no parking right there. You can park underneath the interstate, but you can't park right there like we used to on the side of the road.
Yep.
We keep them up, Derek. Jeff Cotton's pretty good about going over there. We really haven't got into at least in my part of town, any decent thunderstorms this year. I mean, nothing. A little shower here or there, but if anybody goes buying the flags down in the summertime, we try to get them down because of the $1,000 a pop.
Yep.
And the limited number of help that actually comes out and helps us out with the flag site anymore is we try to keep them flags as good as we can to make them last because they don't last forever. And it seems like the newer ones that we had to buy, even though they're, I think it's called 600D material or manufacturing, whatever that 600D means, supposed to be one of the best. They just don't seem to last as long as they used to. And we did go from a 30 by 40 flag. The first one we ever put up originally was a 50 by 70. Well, that sounds good and fun and all that until you're the one that has to take it down and get it repaired and everything else. In the last probably 10 years, we've been flying 30 by 40s, and we voted to take them down to 20 by 30s just for the simple fact that the man that repairs them for us, if they can be repaired, doesn't have the room in the new place that he built in his shop to stretch that big flag out. And he's a one-man, 100% camp, dedicated camp member to the early camp, Butch Fox.
Mm-hmm.
He sews them up and mends them for us, if possible. If not, then we just auction them off and put the money back in the flag fund at the camp. We pretty much taken care of that flag site out of the camp funds for years. We did get a donation last year from the division for a flag, but that's the first time we've really received any money ever since the Florida division built that flag site. We've been taking care of it ourselves. We spent a lot of money on flags over the since 2009, but that's all right. we can raise the money pretty quick.
Yep. Alrighty, we covered the
Yeah,
division.
Derek, 3 o'clock used to be years ago at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That flag was coming down because at 3:15. But this year's been weird, man. It ain't been like it's been since I lived here.
Because normally about 3-4 o'clock, you start as soon as you got off the school bus, you start running home back in the 80s and 90s.
I mean, usually by this time of year, I'm pumping water out of the pool. I've been putting water in the pool the last couple of weeks.
Wow.
Which that don't make no sense to me. What are you gonna do?
Yep. Alrighty.
So I guess this time in a couple of weeks we'll be headed to. Hopefully we'll be in Kentucky by now, Sean.
Yeah. Yep.
As long as we get to Atlanta and Chattanooga, we'll be all right. But that's
Chattanooga. I've never had it. I've always had.
No, not Chattanooga. Knoxville.
Oh.
My cousin told me Knoxville gets pretty congested at the wrong time of day.
Yeah, last time I went to Knoxville, the whole interstate shut down because somebody stood in the middle of the road holding a shovel.
Oh yeah, well that's right out of here at the end of my road. That's just another day in Florida.
That's just right up the road in Sarasota area on the interstate.
Jerry, yes, I would like to do that again. If we can get enough guys to make an official state color guard, I'm all about it. But it's like everything else. Our camp back 20 years ago, we would have 30 guys in line at a 4th of July parade. We can't even scratch 5 or 6 guys up together now to even to go to do anything. I hate it, but I don't know what the answer is to fix that solution. Everybody throws a bunch of stuff at the wall, and I guess it's just the times we're living in. Yep. But yeah, Jerry, that's yes. The answer is yes. I know at one time years ago, Maryland had a huge state color guard. I mean, it was massive. I don't know what they're down to now, but 20 years ago, we could make a few phone calls to get 150 guys to march in the parade throughout the state. But I don't know if you can do it nowadays or not.
We had a good turnout down in Everglades City.
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook and stuff, Sean. Yeah. Pretty good bunch of boys come down there.
Oh yeah, yeah. My camp, St. Pete camp, Linda from the UDC chapter there, Chuck from the Benjamin camp came down. So I mean, it was a great time. Can't beat that parade. It's literally one city block, all around City Hall. Yeah. We had camp members there with their cannon, firing the salute for the city to start the parade and the festivities.
Okay, Bobby wants us in Tavares next year on 4th of July in a parade.
Okay.
We used to have about 30 guys in the King's Parade in Mount Dora. I forget what town it was over there years ago. Ronnie, years ago, and I don't know when it stopped happening, was fall of the year, we would have brigade calls.
We would have regional fall musters where brigade commanders and the lieutenant commander for that region got together.
Right. We used to have ours down there at the Gamble Plantation. The last one I went to was down at the Gamble Plantation in Bradenton.
Same here. Hey, Richard, we could have won a second time around, but yeah, I think everybody was kind of pooped.
Well, it wasn't like it was a 5-mile trek or nothing, Sean.
True. Yeah, I mean, it's City Hall, and you got the city park right next door to it. Around there, that was right. It. But hopefully
now, if Jerry Peacock had showed up, he would have staged y'all down at the Indian reservation at the tribal headquarters and marched you all the way down 41 to get into Everglades City.
Well, we're probably leaving Jerry behind because he'd be getting scalped.
He might have took you over to Miami, marched you all the way across the alley, the old alley, man. Jerry will march you like a government mule, brother.
Well, then you have to deal with the Seminoles. Then you have to deal with the Miccosukee. So,
Right.
they're already deal with alligator Alcatraz right now. So,
and I didn't know the difference. I was at the Miccosukee tribal headquarters years ago working, and somebody needed some Seminole reenactors. So the lady that we were working for, we're contracted to. I asked her about Seminole reenactors, and I got a real quick education that she didn't care about the Seminoles or the Seminole reenactor because she's a Miccosukee. And I'm yes, ma'am. I'm sorry I even asked the question, but I was educated real quick between the Seminoles and the Miccosukees, man.
Yep. They're great people, though. They're great people.
Oh yeah.
Ready.
So I'm assuming everybody that's going to Kentucky that's staying. Somebody pulled the plug on us, Sean.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I was refreshing or something. But anyway, Bob sent out the address to the Airbnb that we all are staying in up there in Kentucky. Everybody should have that.
Yep.
And going back to the credential forms, I think Jeff Cotton told me the other day he printed out about 12. He's got 2 in his truck, 2 in his bedroom, 2 already in his suitcase, so he don't forget them. Because Jeff. I said, that's not my responsibility no more, Jeff.
Yep, you got to worry about division stuff.
Yeah, now I got
Jeff got to worry about the
stuff.
early camp shit.
Right.
So yeah, it's gonna be a great time in Kentucky. Kicking back, relaxing, touching base with people that we don't normally get to see outside of the state of Florida.
Well, that's why it's. I mean, I know it costs a lot of money. I get it.
Yeah.
But it's like the Florida Division reunion. There's no reason at least one person from every camp can't be represented. I get it. Some people got to come from way out west in the Panhandle. That's a commitment. Everybody thinks Florida's a small state. Well, you drive from Pensacola all the way down to Ocala. That's a pretty damn good ride. I got to do it in the morning. I got to head that way in the morning for work about 3 o'clock.
Or Commander. Damn, I forgot my daddy's name. Go from Tallahassee all the way down to Fort Myers.
It's a ride, man.
Yeah,
it's a ride. It's a commitment. I get it. I would never say anything to anybody, but and going to a national convention is that's a commitment.
Yep,
it's an expense that some people just can't deal with, and I understand that. But we got a pretty good crowd rolling up this year.
Yep.
Which is good.
Oh, don't forget your camp flags.
Jeff's already got his in his truck.
I'm sure he's.
I turned the camp flag over to him. He's already got it in his truck with the base. So we'll make sure we get it out here at my house before we take off to Kentucky, man.
Yep. I'll remind him when I go to pick his butt up.
You can babysit Jeff. I'm done babysitting him.
Well, unfortunately, you still got to babysit him. I'm just picking him up, bringing him to your house.
And Chris Bunton just chimed in. I talked to Chris earlier. Talked to Chris at the division reunion. He's going to try to get us a meal for Thursday night instead of Friday.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yes. Where were we at? Georgia. And they actually lined us up and announced the camps. I don't know if Chris is going to do that up in Kentucky or not, but that was pretty cool. Instead of everybody just marching in, when Well, to Tim Pilgrim, he's still the division commander up there. But they actually announced your camp as you came in with your camp flag to present it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the Bob Highball just started doing it for the past 2 years at our division reunion.
Yeah,
Oh, excuse me. And what was it, Texas or Charleston, when they had us come up to the mic to announce during the camp parade of flags?
I can't remember, Sean.
Yeah,
I can't remember. I think at one time, Bobby, I was talking to, I forget who I was talking to.
Thanks, Bob.
I'm going to say probably at least 30 or 40 guys from Florida coming up there. And some of the small camps in the Panhandle are sending guys who's never been there before. Jerry said it was Charleston. We went up and announced.
Yeah. Well, I knew we did it in Texas, but I couldn't remember the one after before that.
Bob said Texas, Jerry said Charleston, so maybe both of them.
Yeah. Well, they're writing buddies, so they can argue about it on the way up to Kentucky.
Yeah, they can figure it out. Hell, after the room debacle in Charleston, it was all sort of a blur after that. Had it been for Ronnie and Marty Nichols, I'd have been sleeping in the couch out in the lobby for that one.
Oh, yeah.
But people have got to understand, I travel all the time for work, and I don't travel like I used to, but I'm still on the road quite a bit. But when you go check into these places, especially for a big event like this, things are going to happen. You just have to sort of roll with it.
Yep.
Because Chris has done a lot putting this national reunion on, and putting on a division reunion is one thing, but putting on a national reunion, that's a whole different ball of wax there. Ask Calvin them about it back in 2020 during COVID. Like they had enough to worry about, then COVID kicks in.
Yep. All right, guys. 5-minute warning. Feel free to ask David any question.
We've been talking an hour already?
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
All right.
5-minute warning. Get your questions in, because I'll try to get a hold of Kyle and Chris for next Wednesday. See if they're what their schedule will look like.
I just appreciate y'all putting your confidence in me. We'll be all right.
Yep. And we're getting everything from our division commanders. So.
Yeah, and if Bob is sending anything out we need to send out.
Yeah.
Communications and all that. He's good at that.
All right. Do I need to bring the hog tie for Jeffro?
No, we'll be all right. I got the ball peen hammer. We'll be okay.
Yep. We had to hit Jeffro a couple of times.
One tap in the forehead, and he's good for about 300 miles.
Yep. Out cold.
So we'll be all right. He didn't say nothing going to Texas.
No, I hit him.
I think you scared him. Man. He said back there was a good boy.
Either me or you. No, you pulled out the ball peen hammer and he got quiet.
That's saying something.
Yep.
Linda, we will see you in, I call it Kentucky. There's a good friend of mine lives up north of Paducah, Craig Kane, and he always said, this is Kentucky.
Yep. Lexington in a couple weeks, gentlemen.
Yep. So get your best Sunday apparel ready, whatever that means for the Florida guys.
Well, mine's a polo shirt and Crocs.
A pair of battle flag Crocs.
Yep. I'm all the way down here on the outskirts of the Glade, so yeah.
And I seen my buddy out in Mississippi. I didn't recognize him earlier, Stanley. We call him Smiley. He's an old Metcalf member, good guy out there in Mississippi. He was on the chat here earlier. Known him a long time.
Yeah, a lot of the Metcalf guys joined tonight.
And they're in good hands now with Ronnie.
Yep. All right, gentlemen, ladies, I love all you. We're wrapping everything up. Keep in mind, get ready for Lexington. May God bless you in your adventures this week. Till next Wednesday, have a good night. We'll see you next Wednesday.
All right, thank y'all, everybody. Y'all know, most of y'all got my number, and you know how to use the phone, so give me a holler.
I just know how to do smoke signals.
All right, we'll get together, Sean, and see what time we're going to leave here in a couple of weeks.
All right, buddy.
All right. See y'all. Good night, everybody.
My name is Nelson W. Winbush. I'm a member of the Jacob Sumner Camp 1516, Sons of Confederate Veterans. My reason for joining the Sons of Confederate Veterans after the NAACP declared they would destroy and remove everything Confederate in 1990, I decided that I would do all I could to make sure that people understood what the Confederacy stood for.